guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. That's it, hosted by your girl Cheryl Meldor. So I'm gonna get right to it, you guys. Breaking news: CEO UnitedHealthcare Brian Thomas got gunned down early this morning on a Wednesday morning, and this is unbelievable that this happened during the daytime. And this gunman got shot. Excuse me, the CEO got shot by a gunman. And I have to say, this was not a random thing. In my opinion, this was targeted. According to the NYPD, this was targeted. This was not a random shooting. This man was targeted to get killed today. We don't know the reason why. They're still speculating, still finding out more information in regard to this. But I'm going to tell you what we do know so far. So apparently the gunman was waiting 10 minutes, walking back and forth, waiting for Brian Thomas to get out of his to leave from his hotel to go to the next hotel in Hilton in Manhattan, because he had a meeting today starting at 8 a.m., an investor meeting. So the gunman waited 10 minutes walking back and forth. And it seemed like the gunman knew exactly, precise, which door that Brian Thomas will leave from the hotel where he was staying. And then he was walking to go to the next hotel. And then you have the gunman behind him and start shooting him in the back, then shoot him in the chest and in his leg. And then the gunman flee, then got on a bicycle and ride the bicycle in Central Park. And apparently we don't know where the gunman is. He's probably hiding right now. And right now, the only description that they have of this gunman is a white man wearing a black mask, black and white sneakers, and a gray backpack. That's all we know. His face was covered. He had gloves and everything. We don't know. There's cameras of the gunman going behind Brian and shooting him, but you don't see his face. So again, this was targeted. This gunman know exactly where he was coming from the other hotel. And like I said, this was not a random shooting. This was targeted by this man, and we want to know why. We want to know what's the connection, like why this particular man was targeted to get killed. Did something happen in regards to his business deal? Was someone upset regarding a claim in UnitedHealthcare that a procedure or a surgery was not paid, and someone got upset about it, and then they went after Brian Thomas? It could be a lot of things. There's a lot of speculations, and we don't know yet. But I know the NYPD investigators and a lot of people are trying to figure that out. But it's just crazy. He was 50 years old and got shot down at 7 a.m. near the hotel on 54th Street between 6th and 7th Avenue. And it's just crazy. It's just crazy that this happened. And then he was rushed to Mount Sinai Hospital, and unfortunately the doctors pronounced him dead. And my heart goes out to his family, to his wife, to his children. You know, no one doesn't want to hear a news like that one of your loved ones just passed for no reason. We don't know the reason of this shooting. We're going to find out more once we get more information. In my opinion, I feel like they should just lock down Manhattan and try to have this manhunt with this, looking for this suspect, because right now he can be anywhere in the city. You know, he probably changed his clothes. He probably dumped everything, probably dumped the weapon. And it's going to be harder for detectives and police officers to find this man and to locate him until they look at the footage of where his next move was, because apparently his last scene was in Central Park. Now we don't know what he looks like because his face was covered. Like, he knew, like the suspect knew what to do. He seemed like a really professional guy, and he just knew what he was doing. Just knew what he was doing, and I hope they catch this guy again. Where the scene that happened near Rockefeller Center. If anyone don't know what Rockefeller Center is, they have this big Christmas tree light, which they're going to continue to do tonight. They have not canceled it, but they're going to have maximum security in the subways, in the area. There's going to be a lot of cops everywhere, you know, just to, you know, let the public people know that you're safe. This was not like a random shooting, just to just to let people know that everything's going to be okay, and then they're going to do their investigations and everything. In my opinion, they should have just canceled it until another day, but I guess they don't want to have the public people live in fear and not worry. But in my opinion, they should have shut it down and shut Manhattan down and try to look for this gunman because he's out there. He's out there somewhere. We don't know who, what, where, why this happened, but I know they're going to find out more about this. And it's just crazy. Broad daylight. You're not safe anywhere. You're not safe going to work. You're not safe going to the grocery store. You're not safe going anywhere because someone can just walk behind you and just say, pow, pow. That's it. Just shoot you for no reason and leave you to die. Leave you dead, stranded in the middle of the street somewhere. It's just crazy. And that's what happened to Brian Thomas. And I can't even imagine his last thoughts were when that incident happened. And it's just heartbreaking. And it's just crazy that this whole situation happened and everyone is talking about it. Everyone's having their opinions and thoughts about it. Like I said, this was a targeted hit on this man because the gunman knew where he was at. He knew where he was coming out of the hotel room, the hotel building, everything, and boom. And I saw the footage. I saw the footage of the gunman behind Brian Thomas and shot him in the back. It's just crazy. It's just crazy how the world is. People are just unhinged and people are just not safe. And I just hope that the detectives, the NYPD, everyone that's involved in this, do not let this go because the innocent man got shot down and killed for no apparent reason. I just pray and hope that they find out who it is. I pray that they found the gunman and have him arrested and trial and convicted because the real person that's suffering right now is Brian's wife, the children, his family, his friends, everyone, his co-workers, everyone. And I hope the cops do their job to legitimacy. I don't know if I'm saying it right. Am I saying it right, Apollo? Probably not. Anyway, that everyone's a suspect. The co-workers, the friends, whoever is involved, everyone's a suspect in my eye. You can't trust no one. You can't trust no one because this is just crazy that this man got shot. Just got shot for no apparent reason. So I'm gonna keep you posted. I'm gonna find out more information about this. This is just wild and crazy. This just happened today. Just happened today. Like I got an email from my boss telling me this. I'm like, what? What's going on? And then I saw it. I'm like, the CEO of UnitedHealthcare got shot in Manhattan, New York. I'm like, no. I thought it was just a prank. But then when I read the article, read the news, the article, and then looked at it in TikTok and everything, it was just everywhere. Fox News, CNN, you name it, it's everywhere. The news has broke out, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is just crazy, crazy. So I'm gonna stay on top of this, and I will let you know more information once I know some things. I will let you guys know, and I will stay tuned and find out more about this shooting incident that happened. And again, my condolences go to the family. My heart just breaks for the wife and their children. And I know they're going to want answers. I know a lot of us want answers to find out what happened, what's going on, and yeah, and that's about it. So thank you so much for taking the time and listening what I have to say and reporting this news about this incident, about the CEO of UnitedHealthcare, Brian Thompson, got murdered today at Midtown Manhattan. So thank you so much, and I will see you guys next time. Take care.
The CEO of America's largest health insurance company was shot and killed by a masked attacker outside a New York City hotel. UnitedHealthcare CEO Brian Thompson was fatally shot in what appears to be a targeted attack. Police have launched a huge manhunt to catch the killer, who fled on a bicycle into Central Park. Witnesses said the suspect waited outside the hotel before the shooting and knew which door Thompson was going to emerge from before firing from point-blank range. Officers performed CPR before he was rushed to the hospital, where he was pronounced dead. Thompson was 50 years old. The NYPD is offering a $10,000 reward to anyone with information regarding the shooting.